was last season's only two-time stakes winner among 2-year-old fillies and also named state champion juvenile filly at the end of the year. She's Judicature, a Bill Tillett trainee from the first crop of Sire Tribunal.
Judicature Supreme and Judicature another stakes victory, scores by 2.5.
Assistant trainer David Tillett observed her workout on April 12th.
I thought she worked really good. It just set up kind of funny. 2 horses broke off in front of her, and they weren't going fast enough, obviously, and Booger just let her run by him. So it worked out terrific, and then she threw her ears up and went coasting. So it was a really good work. She's coming forward just like you'd expect, you know, as a young 3-year-old, and we'll just keep going forward, and hopefully, you know, you can get the job done.
Judicature was timed in 48 3/5 for her half-mile workout. Whether it's a race on Mile Sunday or morning training before the season begins, safeguards are in place at Emerald Downs for the best in horse health care, prevention of injury, and first response. Look toward the track and chances are you'll see one of many different vehicles circling the oval, grooming and grading the racing surface. Response vehicles for horses and humans are positioned to be operational within seconds of being summoned. Outriders on horseback are ready to assist at the first sign of need. Observers from on high can send signals for precaution or to solicit further action. In the event a horse injury occurs, a complete support staff is in place to immediately assist. Fern Bay's stable superintendent is a big part of the horse ambulance team.
Well, if a horse gets injured during training in the morning or during the races in the afternoon, this is our horse ambulance. This is what we go out and pick them up in as fast as possible. During the morning time, the track crew drives the ambulance. I basically ride in the back to handle the horse. I do most of the horse handling. That is in the morning when I'm here and also during the races. During the races, there is one man, his sole job during the races is to sit on this tractor and watch. That's his job. He works for me. He watches. If he sees something happen, he's already responding to his tractor, waiting for the call from the state vet who was in the car following the horses around. He makes the call, we need the ambulance. He heads out. I've already heard, I've already headed this direction. I jump on. If we have other guys around, they jump on. We go out, we pick the horse up. This is the upward position, which is traveling. So we get out on the track with it in this position. I usually ride on the back. This is my position in the back, and whoever else is helping. And then once we get out there, the wagon is lowered. This is the lowered position. As you see, it almost sets flat on the ground, so we have easy access for the horse to get into. This is a safety pin. We flip the safety pin. We open the doors, swings wide open, so we can lead the horse in. As far as the choice of going out, the state vet and the track itself feels that any horse, if there's any question at all, we'd rather pick him up and take him back to the barn area than have him walk and injure himself more, because traveling on a small injury can be a large injury by the time they get back to the barn. So a lot of times you'll see us go out, pick up a horse, and people say, well, what's wrong with it? Well, he might have taken a bad step. The rider feels that, hey, you know, he took a bad step on me, I don't want to hurt him, so we go out and pick him up, just be precautious.
The Kinzey Splint has been around for decades, and Dr. Gary Bergsma gives us a demonstration.
We're going to demonstrate the use of the Kinzey Splint. This is the splint that was developed to protect the horse that had an injury in his lower leg. And it basically stands the horse on his toe and transfers the weight up his leg. They would put this on the horse right away, and it would be used to transport him to the veterinary hospital, or it can be used if you just need kind of short-term support of the lower leg. It's very important that this be padded well, because it transfers the weight up his leg to the front of his knee or the front of his cannon bones. And it does give him the immediate ability to walk. The splint, the main function of the splint would be to support that leg to prevent further injury to that leg, so we can get him to the hospital to evaluate him. And we may use some other kind of support at that point, whether it's going to be a cast or some kind of internal or external fixation. It tends to be a more temporary solution just to get him so that we can evaluate him.
If necessary, the MJL Haddoff Equine Hospital, adjacent to the stable area, offers further state-of-the-art emergency care. It also provides medical services for prevention and recovery. Complete attention to and care of the thoroughbred is the #1 priority here at Emerald Downs. On the work tab, Thursday, April 12th, trainer Janet Armstrong has a string at Emerald Downs this year, including Sophie's Trophy, winner of last year's Irish Day Handicap. She worked 5/8 of a mile in 1:01 and 1/5. 4-1 None, now age 7, has 3 wins over the past couple seasons and traveled 3 furlongs in 37 and 4/5 seconds. Poker Brad is back for trainer Tim McKenna. He took last year off, and he's the track's #8 all-time leading earner and is now 9 years of age. He had a quick workout under Clark Jones of 46 and 4/5 for a half mile. Here's another of the track's all-time greats, Queen'll Do. State champion at ages of 2, 3, and 4, she was timed in 48 seconds flat for a half mile under jockey Ricky Frazier. It's been 2.5 months of training and preparation. Opening day awaits, Friday, April 20th at Emerald Downs.